Hello and welcome back. You join me here heading north towards Helmsdale, where I'm going to meet up with Kev and Kath and spend a few drunken days in their presence. Kev and I are both ex-Pathfinders, and we shared a couple of years together in the platoon.
Follow this old river down to where the poppies grow, and drink that cool water till I get my fill. And take me out past the mud and rust and all the broken bones, and watch the sun fall down behind the hills.
Good morning, world. That's the view outside of the van, which is totally stunning. This is the view inside the van, which is the complete opposite, because an ex-PF mate and his wife descended upon this park up last night, and it isn't even worth thinking about. My God, ruined. I'm completely ruined. Really good to catch up, but my God almighty, I'm dying. But anyway, he's still in bed, so let's go and see him. There's Mrs. Kev O'Connor, Kath.
Morning.
Say hello, Kath.
Hi.
Oh dear me.
I made my face in the Oops.
Oh, fucking dying, is it, but? Oh my God, there's no life there.
I told you he was probably dead.
Look at that carnage. No wonder I feel like shit. Oh, and all that too. Oh dear me. You'd think we'd have learnt by now, eh? Ah, look at that. Breakfast time. Breakfast time at the O'Connor bus. Hi, Big Kev. Your Big Kev's alive.
Just about.
Oh, lovely.
Push out across this fridge is
Oh, look at this for an all-day breakfast sandwich. Bacon, egg, sausage, and a square sausage.
Yeah, I get some black pudding.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, very posh. Haggis and black pudding. Nice. Oosh, that was a bit of a cold one last night. 2 degrees in the van, and yeah, the first frost. But look at that sun coming out. Good morning. Still here, same place. Feeling just as, probably not as rough today as it did yesterday, but yeah, last night was, Kev cooked another meal, and obviously we had to have obligatory wine, preceded by beers and chased with a whiskey or two. But I don't feel too bad, actually. I think Kev's going to be an absolute clip order. But there we go. But what a stunning morning. Coldest it's been so far. There is a frost on the ground, and the van was 2 degrees. So yeah, it's definitely getting chilly. But then when you wake up and the sun is coming out as it is now, and it's as beautiful as it is, doesn't matter. Temporary coldness replaced by a nice warm day. That's okay in my book. Yeah, but I'll take Molly out now for a walk after my coffee and crack on with the day. Still not sure what I'm doing. Might stay, might go. Lots of work to do on the videos, but Kev's not helped with that at all. That's pretty much 2 days written off, but all good fun. Not seen him in 5 years, so it's good to catch up and have a blowout. Right, I'll let you get to it. See you in a bit. Hi Kev, how are we doing tonight? What are we having for food?
Not very well. We're having chicken fucking stir fry. Brian fucking poorly. Because of you, you fucking twat.
This is the story. They said they weren't drinking today, but then at about 11:30, when they decided to open a can with breakfast, which was pizza, by the way, because everybody cooks their own food, but we put pizza in the oven, they said I needed to go to the shop to buy loads of tequila, loads of wine, loads of beer.
You said about tequila, we didn't.
Oh, I like tequila. It makes me happy.
Oh, good meal tonight.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
Every night fucking
Look at that, proper raw chicken, not being cooked to perfection. And there we go, on that one. Oh, look at that, I've never seen a sunrise like that in my life. Morning, Kevin. How's van life for you? No words needed. Right, they're off. My liver can now recover. Well, as you can see, there's a bit of a change in the weather today. All this was forecasted anyway, so it's not really come as a surprise. And yeah, I'm looking forward towards the weekend now. We've got the storm, I think it's going to be called Storm Amy, is due to rip through the northern part of Scotland, northeastern part of Scotland. So yeah, it's about moving on now and finding a place to hunker down for a few days, see if I can get some shelter somewhere and get out of the worst of it. So still here at Helmsdale, it's Wednesday, but I'm going to head off today. There's a forestry not far from here, but not before having a shower first in Helmsdale. Apparently there's some public toilets, a public toilet block that has showered, and it's all cared for and looked after by the community. So I'm going to go down there, use their facilities, and then we'll head on out. Right, we're in. It's still a bit breezy, but the day has brightened up. There's a dog walker in here who we just passed. Yeah, stunning little area, actually. I'm trying to shelter you from the wind as much as I can. And down there's all the sea, the wind farms. Kev and Kath, though we're going to be well behaved this time. Nobody's got any alcohol, and we wouldn't drink it if we had, because we're all a little bit battered. Yeah, but we're in, and we'll probably be here for a day or two now. Right, today is Thursday, 2nd, I think it is, 2nd of October, something like that, Thursday anyway. And yeah, this is the rainy calm before the rainy storm. So yeah, just having a look out there now. Managed to get out. This morning has been absolutely brilliant, and myself and Kev went for a walk, and myself and on a separate loop, and then myself and his missus Kath went for a walk as well. So I did about 13k this morning with Molly. Had a really good walk, and got that in early because we'd looked at the weather. The plan at the moment, besides staying in here and just trying to stay dry and finishing this week's video that's going out tomorrow, the plan is to stay here tonight. The winds are expected to get up to about 20 mile an hour, 25, something like that, so not too bad. Definitely had much worse than that, and there's nothing in front of us, so flying debris and stuff like that should be alright today anyway. Wind's not strong enough for that. And then tomorrow morning we're going to pull it's only about 500 metres behind us, but the other side of this forestry, there's another little park up, and that's completely surrounded 360 by trees. But so the winds are expected sort of south-southwest, now upgraded to 100 mile an hour. I think the Met, I can't remember how they worded it, but something like danger to death, or I don't know, danger to life, something like that. So we're gonna pull off tomorrow, go around the other side of the forest where we've assessed it today, and it looks like it'll afford us the protection we're looking for. Now we're talking. Meals on wheels. Mr. O'Connor has just delivered tea, chili and rice. Fantastic. Good morning. The calm before the storm. Right, today's Friday, and Storm Amy is meant to come in sort of in its fullest ferocity, sort of late afternoon, early evening. We're going to stay here for a couple of hours. We're going to walk the dogs, and then we're going to move around to the other side, where it affords just a little bit more protection. Right, time to get round to the other side of the forest now. So we're on a wartime foot in. Get into the bunker of hopefully not doom. But yeah, let's go and see what it's like. Right, I just thought I'd stop and show you this on the way out of the parking space we've just been in. My guess is that it's fairly recent, this sort of stuff, and maybe from Storm Florist that came through in August. But again, this is the southwest side of the forest, so this bears the brunt of any sort of storm that's coming through, being the front end. And the thinking, which I'll go into more when we get around the other side, is that the whole forest area, the mass of it, should protect us on the interior. That's the logic. Let's find out. Okay, so this is the new location. It's literally 5 minutes from the last one. And actually, there's a little footpath up there. And if you follow that for, I don't know, 500, 800 meters, you'll come out the other end of this forestry where I was originally parked. Now, the thinking here, just for orientation, is that there is north, you've got east here, south is sort of there, and southwest is this area here. So basically, let's give it a wider angle. Sort of from there through to there is the direction this wind and Storm Amy is apparently going to come from. So the whole forestry is pretty much 360 sort of protection from the wind and any sort of flying debris, etc. The trees are of low to medium height and quite thin, but they're also very far back from the vans. Kev and Kath will be around here in a second, and even with their van next to mine, a tree really, or you might get the top tips of a tree that might touch it. But the thinking here is that we, as I've said, we've got protection from the worst of the wind because the volume of the forest hopefully should break a lot of that. There's heavy rain coming, and there's good channels around here and good slopes. We're on a little bit of high ground compared to what the road is down there, but we've still got In that direction there, behind the van, we've still got a bit of a high lump of land, again affording more protection. So that's the thinking and that's the logic that's gone into this location. And of course, we can always reassess as it's going on. If it's unsuitable, we'll just drive away from here and find something more open that we've already clocked down on the main road. And again, just wait it out. And if it all goes tits up and I end up with the pine tree through the roof or through the window, I'll just stick some baubles on it and have an early Christmas, because we're not that far away anyway. I just hope walking the dogs with Kev and Kath. Probably the last walk we'll do now before the storm comes through. It's currently 11:30. That's where those horse riders went yesterday, down there. Yeah. Alright, so we're just at the end of this walk now. We're coming to the end of it. And yeah, down in these trees, you can't feel anything. You can hear the wind up on top, but you can't feel anything down here. And I'm hoping that's what's going to protect us tonight from the strongest of the winds. I'm sure we'll feel some, but also for the past 150 metres, we've just been walking downhill, steadily downhill. So we're also protected by the undulating ground that I touched on a little earlier. Yeah, fingers crossed. There you are, back at the vans again. These are down in a pretty good dip. But yeah, just inside, you can see that tree on the end there. This one here, starting to blow already. Then if you look into the, oh sorry, all over the place this camera. If you look into the area just here to the rear of the vans at the moment, there's no movement there. High in the trees maybe, but down at our level, nothing. Alright, this is 4 o'clock. We're starting to get some gusts through now, but yeah, not strong at all at the moment. Right, decided to get some food on the go. So get some warm scoff inside us, ready for a long night. Just an all-in noodly stew with some veg, some fried off veg and a tin of tuna. Yeah, we've still got the winds now. They're a little more sustained, and yeah, still raining. We've not had the heavy rain just yet. It's now 5 o'clock, just south of Wick. Right, it's now 6 o'clock in the evening, and yeah, there's been a couple of gusts now that have shook the van slightly, so it is strengthening. But other than that, it hasn't been too bad for now. Well, there's a little break in the rain, so we'll go outside and have a look. So the direction of the wind at the moment is there, which is kind of southeast, just why we're getting buffeted a little bit. But yeah, the main rain winds coming in later are forecast to be from southwest and then swinging round or veering round to west, which is directly behind us, so we should be fine. Right, I don't know whether you can hear me, but we've come back over to the we were doing something online and we needed comms, and Jesus Christ, the wind over here is absolutely horrendous. Evening. Well, after spending an hour or so in Kevin Cat's van, I'm now back in this one, and yeah, we're now not so much in the thick of it, but yeah, the wind's now gusting 60 apparently. On the other, like when we were on the other side of the forest there, and my God, it was howling, absolutely howling, like shaking the van, howling. We're back in this side now, in the original park up that we came to today. We were both tucked away, and yeah, you can hear it all on the tops of trees, but nothing here. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant park up for escaping the weather. So yeah, it's now just coming up to 10:30 at night. So I'm going to call it a day there and head to bed and hopefully have a fucking really good sleep the whole way through. It's meant to peak at around about midnight and then slowly slip off the other side with the winds decreasing ever so slightly. The gusts plus the sustained wind. There's a big patch of rain coming through like early hours of the morning, between 1 and 3 I think. But again, I quite like the sound of rain hitting the roof. The thought processes we went through to come here absolutely panned out as expected, given the forecast that we had. So yeah, there you go. Little bit of due diligence, bit of planning, bit of forward thinking, and a little bit of experience, and yeah, make the right decision. Hope you're all safe out there. Oh, good morning. As you can, oh, it's coming the other way. As you can see and hear, it's Saturday morning and still Storm Amy is doing her thing. I've just had a look on the Met, and the centre of it is now northeast of Shetland, but obviously we're getting all the stuff that's dragged in on the arse end of it. Hey, good morning. Right, it's midday, all but 5 minutes, on Saturday, post Storm Amy. Well, she's still rattling around at the moment, and I thought I'd give you a brief insight into actually what a day looks like in a van when you're hunkered down in something like this. So for pure openness and honestness, it's midday and we've not been out yet. Luckily Molly is fantastic. She doesn't need to go out. If she did, we would. I'm on my 3rd coffee, but let me just show you. So windows here all misted up, the front all misted up, side ones all misted up, back exactly the same. Molly's bed and stuff down there, damp, towels for drying her, damp, everything damp. A brew on the go, that's my 3rd. Yeah, back windows, everything is damp, and outside is absolutely pissing it down and windy. Molly, say hello. Say hello, Mols. That's why I threw her up on my bed this morning, just so that she could chill out a bit. But yeah, the reality is, some days you just don't want to do jack shit, and today is one of those, and that's mainly because of the weather. I've got my Gore-Tex out ready, so I am going to have to take her out, to be honest. But I've tried to delay it as much as I can, hoping for a brief weather window, which hasn't come, sadly. So we'll head out shortly after I finish this coffee. We made it out and about, and it's not pleasant, but we're getting through it. Absolutely getting through it, and getting a sweat through. It's okay. Right, won't be much recording. In fact, this will be it. See you back in the van. we're okay down there. Well, good morning world. And look at that. Still a bit blowy and blustery, but yeah, the worst of Storm Amy is now past. Well past. Absolutely, well, last time we did get smashed a bit in the van actually. I think the wind had changed direction and we weren't as protected from the one side than the original. But it took most of it away, to be fair. And that was the plan. That was the reason we came here. We knew there'd be areas that were slightly weaker than others, but on the whole, this one, yeah, proved the point that you know, a bit of due diligence, a good recce, and an understanding of your surroundings and the weather, and yeah, we got away with it. So the plan now, just going to finish a coffee, and then we're off to Tesco. Do a little bit of shopping, get some much needed provisions, air the vans out, because I don't know about Kev's, but mine's dripping wet. It's just, yeah, it's sodden everywhere. And then we're on to the Norseman for a Sunday carvery. We're all booked in for 2 o'clock. Tell you what, in winter this probably has to be the best bit of kit I've got in the van. The old Karcher window squeegee. So that, just doing the windows, takes, you know, a ton of water out. But then, you know, it's been, what, half hour or so? Really good wind and a bit of sunshine. All the doors are open and everything is dry and a treat already. All the side curtains, the back ones, all the front stuff is gone now. So it doesn't take long, you know, it was a couple of wet, damp, soggy condensation days and nights. But then, you know, the first occasion, bit of bright weather, and that's it. It's all changed, it's all dried out, the smiles have come back, and yeah, we're back on track. And the van is as it was before Storm Amy ever turned up. And I think that's the one thing to bear in mind. Yes, you know, van life isn't all these, you know, the posh, sorry, not posh, but the sunny, shiny, Instagrammable shots and videos. Sometimes it's a fucking nightmare. Really is. It's hard work, and yeah, Storm Amy kind of reinforced that point. But you know, once you've gotten through that and everything else, there is a better day coming along, and I think that's the one takeaway from this. No matter how shit it is at the time, it won't be long before the next best period comes your way, and you crack on with it.
To belong, trying to make it seem like we're somebody else. Set the perfect frame of hide behind the makeup.
Here we are at the Norseman. How's it going, Big Kev?
Beautiful.
Kath?
Spot on.
Look at that fat bastard. Good morning. Well, for some of you that have watched from the start, you may recognise this place. It was in a previous video from probably April or May, I think. But this is Loch Watton, about 10 minutes outside of Wick. Yeah, I came here last night after saying goodbye to Kev and Kath, that then headed south towards Dornoch. I came this way just as a quick stopover. I knew it was a decent place, so yeah, I came here. And basically now the plan is to head north to Scrabster and Thurso, to have a look at the Northlink ferry times and see when the next available crossing is over to Orkney. And if I can get on it today, I will do. It's only 9 in the morning, so who knows? But if not, I'll set something up for the next couple of days. Spend a couple of days on the north coast if I have to, and then we'll get across to Orkney and see what that's got. And I'll catch you there. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, October the, I don't know, 7th, 8th, 9th, somewhere around there. For the keen-eyed amongst you, you'll know I've been here before, earlier in the year. This is Dunnet Bay with Castleton Harbour, home of the flagstone, just down there. Yeah, so basically Monday I went up to Scrabster, couldn't get a ferry. They were just fully booked, and this is the earliest one I could get, so I've spent a day or so bumming around Wick, met up with some old friends at the RNLI station, and then came out to here to sleep last night, and I'm the only one here, and it's been absolutely beautiful. Really lovely sunset, and as you can see behind me, a cracking sunrise this morning. But yeah, this is it. I'm just finishing a coffee. It's 7:15 in the morning, and we're off to Scrabster to get the 8:45 ferry across to Stromness on Orkney, and I'll catch you there. And as always, it just remains for me to say thank you ever so much for following, liking, subscribing, and all the things you do. It means the world, and I really do appreciate it. And until the next time, from Orkney, do take care, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.